Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Riftbound, Summoner's Path. It's effectively roguelike, Plants vs. Zombies. There we go. I was gonna say roguelike Monster Train. I'm like, nope, that ain't it. I was looking in the monsters in the background. Ooh, okay, so it also has a pretty hefty meta progression system, and it's gonna take a little bit for me to even get a good run going, unfortunately, but it's fine. Shoots a fast projectile, dealing physical damage. I guess we've got 3 different characters to play as. And I'm not sure which one I want to go for. Water Bolt that does water damage and inflicts wet, slowing movement, causing the target to take extra damage from electric attacks. Here's the thing, though. I think the only character that's actually worth it here... Oh, is this attack speed, though? Because they only do 10 damage, but they attack every 1.5 seconds versus 1.8. So that's 10 divided by 1.5. It's... Honestly, though, I think Fireling is the way to go. I was going to try and do the mental math there. So we can get an upgrade or a spell. Let's go for the upgrade, because that might be more useful. And just dive into this one. The first couple fights have done nothing but wrecked me in the past. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll actually do well. So, like Plants vs. Zombies, keep them from getting to the end here. If they hit a lane seal, it goes away. Bit of a trouble on that one, because unlike in Plants vs. Zombies, you just have the lawnmowers to protect. In this case, when a lane seal is gone, you can't play any monsters, any spells, or anything in that lane. It's effectively gone. And that means all of your enemies become concentrated in that area. In the remaining 2 lanes, which is, unless you got some heckin' good AoEs, that's actually kind of tough. It doesn't look like burn stacks, unfortunately. Give me more. There we go. That guy's got armor. I don't want to risk it. I think I can salvage. I can recall a unit. But it's not worth it. This one might be a problem. Okay, recall again, because he was going to go down no matter what. So recall is not that good. Now, honestly, just in general, I don't think I'm going to be in for a particularly easy time here. At least I do have the meta progression, so my dudes will heal slowly. There we go. Now that we've got our econ out, we might actually have a chance. There we go. Get 2 down. The armored guys are a little spooky. I think we'll be okay. Please don't kill it. Yes. There we go. They'll heal the rest of the way or something. There we go. Yeah, once you get the econ down, it's not a problem. But until then, it's tough. Unfortunately, it takes my dudes just a hot second before they even notice this sucker. We seem to be getting a decent chunk of money off of him, at least. But yeah, he got away. We're not strong enough. Nor would I really expect myself to be strong enough in a game like this. Not yet, anyway. It does kind of go back to the dark meta. It's something I've got to talk about a little bit on a video. All ally healing increased by 20%. Whenever Fire Elemental evolves. Oh, wait, that's not good. Wet, Chilled, and Freeze are less likely to remove burning. The problem with elementals evolving is that doesn't really change much. I'm gonna go for that healing boost, even if it's not particularly amazing. Oh, come on. Unknown encounter? Oh, enemy encampment. As you creep around the enemy encampment, you keep your senses on high alert for signs of danger. So we can actually ambush them. Enemies in wave 1 are slower, or weakness, or damaged armor. Honestly, I'm thinking damaged armor or fear the light. I'm gonna go with that. Now, is that just all enemies? Oh. That's just forever. Okay, that's kind of cool. It probably made the game a little harder, but yeah, wave 1 is usually where I'm having the hardest time. Give me money, you dang thing. But yeah, if they're slow, that means I can econ just a little bit more aggressively. Okay. Unfortunately, he's one of the armored ones. Okay. See if I can just take him down. Alright, and I'm gonna need... I need that. He will attack me eventually. But I don't think the archers are as dangerous as a well-armored enemy getting close to me. Alright. Oh, elite type. That's a new one. Seems like he just had a little bit more HP and a little bit more damage. But that seems to be the upper limit. Alright, well, that's not too bad then. That extra healing I don't think actually ended up being particularly good. Instead of healing for 5, we heal for 6. But we can't evolve... As far as I can tell, I can't evolve any of my people. Yeah, because it's not like I can stack another one on there. Okay, so spear guys do spillover damage. Though it seems like... Ooh. It seems like the brunt of the damage is applied to the frontliner. Okay. I can kind of work with that. Well, I'm getting an amount of money. Hey, rock wall. Defensive rock wall across 3 lanes that pushes enemies back and inflicts daze. I like that. Pillar that inflicts wet or time shift. Rewind time. No, let's go for the rock wall. We don't have any tanks, so this seems like a good idea. And turn the elemental into a hero, gaining all current heroic abilities. Let's see. After taking damage, give the ally behind strength. Oh. 10% more damage per stack, remove 1 stack on each attack. No, let's just go for heroic damage. Because if we're using the rock wall, hopefully my hero's not even going to be getting hit that much. Hopefully. Well, I don't have anything else. I'm doing better than I thought I would, but it's still a little tough. I guess since we've got a little bit of a moment... I might as well explain what dark meta is. Effectively, meta progression in roguelikes can either be really, really good, or not actually very fun at all. Effectively acting as a grind tax, where the game literally is not fun, until you have X amount of meta progression to kind of carry you forward. Some roguelikes do it particularly well, others do not. It's very variable. There we go. Oh. I mean, it'll be fine. Actually, I think this will be super fine, because he's gonna get stuck in that wall for a hot second. Okay, never mind. The rock wall is not permanent. It's fine, it was a weak skeleton anyway. There we go. Those rock walls are tough. They just don't last very long. I was really hoping they'd be a permanent kind of deal. At least he's not a champion. He'll do some damage, but I'm not bothered by it. Yeah, all I have to do at this point is just stack enough fighters. And we'll have plenty of money. There we go. Bit of a long cooldown on the rock wall. Still, it definitely slows my enemies up. So it does exactly what I needed it to do. I'm just hoping we can get an evolution or some kind of power boost to my pre-existing guys, as they are very, very weak. Oh, right. On attack, give 1 armor to the rightmost ally. No, let's just go for crit. Okay, so we have... This is tough. So this has no upgrades or spells or bonus money. But it does have an unknown encounter. They're dangerous battles. I have no idea. This is a magic shop. I haven't tried shopping before. My chances of just losing on one of these is kind of high. But I'm also not sure if I have enough money to spend on anything. The practical side of me says either this for the upgrade or this because this might be great. I think I'm still going to go for that upgrade, first and foremost. That's a nice passive and can potentially do some really nice things for me. Okay. And I gotta remember I do have the heroic transformation, which I might just use on my first. Since that tends to be the one that's... maybe not my first. My first defensive unit confronted by an enemy with armor. Oh, well, there's our answer. I don't think he's that much better. Yeah, instead of doing 5 damage, he does 6? Let's just use the rock wall. Yeah, you ain't getting through. But I do need a little bit more dosh if I want to deal with this archer. There it is. I think I've got this in the bag. Okay, let's speed this back up again. Yep. Feeling very bagged at the moment. And that little bit of healing seems very worthwhile. Let's wait. Because I don't know where my enemies are going to be. And as soon as we get one of these boyos, I want to be ready for him. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, wanted to be ready for him. Think he'll be fine? Nope. This guy's so tough. Well, this sucks. Okay, so let's recall this boyo. I could have done that a little bit better, but it's fine. Hey, that one guy was just absolutely tanking me. Okay. I guess these guys are just, kind of rough stuff. I will keep that under advisement. I guess it's also a dangerous battle, so I should expect it to be a little harder. Well, 3 casualties, but we made it work. Start battle with an extra 200 energy. Oh, but the Great Oak no longer gives you more. Guess I'm gonna go for cheaper spells. It's a rough downside to taking health damage, regen to the ally with the lowest. Now let's just keep going for more damage. Oh, mutator battle with an upgrade. Maybe I should have gone up. Oh well, it's fine. Don't really have anything else to do at the moment, and I'm currently looking like I'm going to lose within a battle or two. Oh. Oh, these are spells? Summoning spells. Oh, that 10% on everything is, really good. I thought it was just gonna make the rock wall cheaper. But making everything cheaper by 10% is way better than 200 extra starting energy. Alright, let's speed this up a bit. I'm in trouble. What the actual heck? Okay. And my econ isn't quite ready. We don't get anything from the loot goblin. But honestly, I'm just shocked that worked as well as it did. I guess major credit to Rockwall. Okay. I just don't want him to get closer. I'm gonna hero the dude in the back in retrospect. Okay, he's taking a little bit of damage, and there goes the spear. I think at this point we're fine. Definitely some damage there. Back you. Good luck, sir. I'm actually just gonna put one of those down as a meat wall. Just to slow him down for a hot second. Yeah. This was a good call. I am not regretting any of my actions. I would have lost so hard if it wasn't for just summonable barriers. I do really wish this game was a little bit more generous. It feels very slow with the upgrades. Extra damage on attack armor to the right back. Nah, we're just gonna go for raw damage. Did I? Yeah, I did actually hero there. Well, that gets us another upgrade at the very least. Yeah, I should have gone up. I think the answer is just always go for the longest path. It'll get you what you need, probably. Oh, that said, danger rating. It might be one of those that the game actually does scale in difficulty the more missions I fight. And so it might not actually always be a good idea. Oh gosh. I'm just going to be reliant on those rock walls. Whenever and wherever I can. He'll get shot, but I don't think we need to care about that too much. He's got this. He's got this too. Alright, looks like we're good. Champion. Alright, two can play at this game. Oh, we've taken his armor off. Honestly, that half armor might have just been better. We've seen enough enemies that specifically have starting armor that I think going for the bonus overall armor is actually the way to go. Just get more. Final wave. Alright. As long as some, like, super spear jerk doesn't show up to just ruin things. Oh, there's the super spear jerk. I'm just gonna give him that to distract him for a bit. There we go. I don't know if I'm rated terribly for having losses. Hopefully not. I think it just tells me my stats. It doesn't say anything else. Whenever a fire-type elemental is defeated, it leaves behind a fire gem that will turn into a fireling after 20 seconds if not destroyed. Wisp moves faster. I mean, I think that's just a free revive as long as my fire types aren't killed. Let's just keep going for that crit chance. We just want to do damage. We ain't tanking. That's a fireling, right? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is. Well, we'll see once we actually get into this fight. Troll smash. Overcharge. I don't know what overcharge means. Overcharge reduces the cooldown and cost of spells. Lanes are unprotected, so don't let enemies through. Okay. I don't know what he's doing. Nor do I know... Okay. Decreases damage taken by a target. Ow. Yeah, I guess I should have been summoning firelings this entire time. They are... Yeah, they are firelings. Okay. Unless I'm mistaken, though. Oh, does Spirit Shields... Oh, and he's locked my spell. Rude. Okay. So I think this does what I think it does. So effectively, as long as my dudes don't get... as long as this doesn't get hit, we never lose a unit. That's actually really strong. I'm just gonna pile as many of these out as I possibly can. Because I can just... With this discount, I can just go absolutely bananas. We might have some casualties here, but... I mean, whatever. Alright, toast him. Ow. That's a bit rough. I don't know what that's gonna do. Let's replace that. Well, all things considered, I might as well just resummon my firelings rather than letting them revive. I think we've got this in the bag. With a lot of sacrifices. Like, I feel a bit bad about that. Oh, his helmet fell off, I think. I haven't been paying attention. He is now enraged. Cool. What are you going to do? Attack faster? You can't stop me. I have infinite funds. More rock walls. Oh no. My critters. Yeah, so I guess I could have invested a little bit more into healing? I don't know. More healing could actually be helpful, especially for a fight like this. There we go. I just appreciate having that healing because it means we have to waste slightly less. Oh, he's locked my spell again. Rude. Back you. Yeah, if I just use that spirit shield judiciously to either protect my champion, not that he's particularly amazing. More. And also to try and protect the couple of extremely flimsy ones. Seems like a good idea. Boy, I certainly feel underpowered, though. This is taking a while. More. He seems to have killed my... Oh, no, he didn't. Now he has. I was like, he seems to have killed my front line. Wow, he killed this entire row. And I could wait for them to resurrect themselves, but I just don't see much of a reason for it. Financially, we are doing quite well, actually. Let's just push him back. Oof. Just give them many rock wall. Are my... I have no idea if those things are actually healing. Yeah, they are, just very slowly. To the point where it feels like not really at all. He's really enraged. Rude. I don't think his Slamajam... Oh, that sucks. I've lost my champion. It's okay. He was kind of meh anyway. Right. I was gonna put us up in time. Yeah, so he doesn't seem to kill any of my crystals. So in that case, I guess we can lose our back line a little bit here. Because I can just let the dude self-revive. The only immediate problem is well, no, actually it's not a problem. I was gonna say the only immediate problem is that his random goons might be able to take it out. But that doesn't seem to be much of an issue. Yeah, so as long as I don't let them through the rock wall, he ain't getting anywhere. It's kind of a scuffed fight, but my unique combination of abilities seems to have just completely trashed him. And yeah, he was losing armor that entire time. Neat. I lost almost as many elementals as I killed of his units. That, oops. Takes enemy items, converting it into energy for the wisp to collect. His short range. Targets shields, armor, and some weapons. Ooh. Recycler elemental. It's an evolution. Oh. I don't hate it. Burning targets have a chance to spread burning. That's pretty good. Elemental summoning spells are cooldown faster. Or, when you summon a unit, deal 40 physical damage and inflict mark to the leftmost enemy in the lane. Ooh. Spreading burning would be nice. But it's not like you can stack burning. Fast summoner is pretty good. Grand entrance isn't terrible. I think I'm actually going to go for Grand Entrance. Fast Summoner is nice, but has kind of niche uses. Oh, so we've got a second hero. Honestly, I'm just going to keep going for the damage. Unfortunately, the hero abilities aren't particularly exciting. I was hoping we'd get cooler things. So this is the Aetherling. Alright, let's see. Well, all things considered, I think we go here. And down and then just to the right. Because we haven't seen a shop yet, so... I was worried the lack of meta progression was actually going to hold me back, but we seem to be on a fine enough run. I was hoping I could get a little bit more meta currency. It could almost be kind of nice if after every boss fight, you just get all of your meta currency and can spend it. Just as a way of, like, prolonging one of these fights. Oh shoot, battle had already started. I was just kind of waiting. I was like, oh yeah, of course. Here's where the cooldown would have actually maybe made a lot of sense. Okay, I think we just need 2 of them there. I need money, but these guys are a little stinky. Alright, there we go. Had 10% cooldown. I could not have asked for a better setup. Or not 10% cooldown, that 10% discount. Why are they just all hyper-focused on this one lane? I don't know. Well. I guess I'm just gonna line them all up in there. Seriously, they're still hyper-focused on this lane. Alright, there we go. Now it's mixing it up a bit. At least the heroes hit reasonably hard. I should probably give them a little bit of extra HP if I can. Okay. Oh, is that it? Wow, that was fast. And we get another spell at least. Oh, I saw a thing about effects can stack up to 5 times. Useful. Orb of lightning that lights up a small area and arcs bolts of electricity to nearby enemies, dealing an amount of electric damage and potentially stunning. Oh. Beam of pure light moves around the battlefield, absorbing armor from enemies. 20% of armor damage is converted into energy. I think I'm gonna go for that moonbeam. Being able to yoink a bunch of armor from enemies seems really helpful. A little expensive, but potentially quite good. As long as it actually focuses on enemies. It'd be pretty sad if it's just like, ooh, and then just wanders off. Oh, there's a cool looking deer thing back there. I'm actually really digging these environments. I wish they did a little bit more. Like, more upgrades and more units to play around with. It feels like I'm very much being drip-fed upgrades. And I'd much rather have this game be like a much more aggressive arms race. it does just get distracted. That sucks. I mean, it kind of pays for itself. Okay, it's better than I thought, not as good as it could be. Like, it would be really nice if it specifically would home in on enemies with armor damage, and the fact that it just wanders off is slightly annoying. Like, maybe if it loses its target and then it wanders. Speaking from experience as a person who wanders, some targeted wandering goes pretty far. Okay, let's just hit him with that. Yeah, that summoning damage is actually pretty handy. Guess, in retrospect, maybe that was premature. Maybe it'll go up. Okay, give him a hero. Seems like this guy might have a ton of range, or not. Alright, at this point we're very much in the money and we don't have to worry about anything. This is the final wave. Oh, this is where the moonbeam is extremely helpful, maybe. Or I'm in trouble. This was a lot of enemies. Like, actually kind of too many. Okay. Let's just pop this down. There's just one guy left. I think we'll be fine. There we go. Bit of a bloodbath at the end. Ouch. But, I mean, we survived further. Let's just go for the base health. Armor doesn't regen. Health very much does. Unknown encounter? Yeah. Money! And then we get another spell, and then we get the magic shop. But I would love to see this game, but with these scaling levels of, or the scaling elements present, or, like, the same level of scaling present in Monster Train. That's the phrasing I'm trying to go with. I think I'm also not going to bother with the beam. Not against, like, one enemy. Better to just rock wall. And have major concerns with my chances here. Almost lost him. They're definitely coming hard. I want to keep him off of me. I don't know what his deal is, but it's just spooky enough. It looks like it's just kind of this overall AoE. Let's just make him nice and vulnerable. That's a good hit. Yeah, it looks like it just does a ticking rate of 3 damage to anything and everything it touches. If I can give Rockwall a shorter cooldown. I don't know. I think I'm going to stand by it. I wish this had monster train levels of like unit customization even on a per unit basis. Because I think that could actually be really cool if I could actually modify my spells and units more directly. Just to be able to, like, play around with them. Even to the point of, like, getting multi-shot or something. Oh, that'd be good. Okay, so fire damage and inflicts burning, or if they're already burning, more damage. Shield all elementals in the lane with powerful invulnerability shield for 10 seconds. Let's see. Lightning strikes on enemies anywhere in the target column. Deals electric damage, stun, and charged. Aether defensive boon. I think I'm gonna go for the boon of protection. The big zap is tempting, but just having invulnerable units for a while seems really good. Oh, Flame Elemental. Oh. All elementals fire... ooh. Aether-type elementals generate more energy for the wisp to collect. Spell power, but that's 1%. That's not great. Oh. So you can upgrade it. It's expensive, though. Sure, why not? Because that very much is something I'm gonna bop out at the very end anyway when I'm in trouble. But we've just picked up 2 evolutions, so hopefully that's gonna give us just enough of a power boost that I can actually do something with it. It is also pretty expensive, but it's fine. I was asking for upgrades. Yeah, I guess I can even use the energy production offensively here. Okay, that's kind of fun. Let's see, anything else I can do? I don't know what the boon of protection... how that one thing works. I also don't know how oh, that's how evolutions work. I'm hoping this guy's got some range. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. Okay. So unfortunately, it seems like it's only really worth evolving my frontliners. As anything further back doesn't really get any of the boon. Well, this is scuffed. I mean, I was gonna say one lane is fine. This lane is not. Okay. I think this is where we lose hard. Because my wall just isn't enough to hold them. And I kind of wasted my champion, but hell if I know if I'd even be able to make that work. Yeah, we lose. It's fine. I did reasonably well, all things considered. Oh, my hero actually revives himself too. So do not replace him if he ever goes down. Alright. We actually got a lot there, which is nice. Hopefully I've unlocked some new things. Okay, so we've got the Hero Academy. So hopefully that lets me mess with that. Minor mutation. Oak's Gift. Yeah, so it looks like there's all sorts of stuff for me to have to unlock. Unfortunately, it does kind of boil down to the first run or two on these games with heavy meta progression. You really have to work your way... Oh, I see. You really have to, like, work your way up to the point where you have a chance, which is kind of rough. 1 extra lane per rank. Ooh. That's really good. I'm gonna get the reroll. And yeah, the extra lane. Alternatively, reset. Ah, dang. Extra max health to elementals, though. Yeah, okay, we'll just put 1 into everything. Let's see. Starting energy on 160. Yeah, there is a tolerant mode, which means... I don't actually know if there's a difference here, so I'd maybe consider... Oh, lenient. Lose 2 runs. Win 1 run. So there's a lot of different difficulty levels, and then also a bunch of different things to do. So discover the Tactician, Shrine of Heroes, Spellforge, Oak's Gift, 4 mutators in battle, 3 rare spells. Yeah, it seems like there's a whole bunch of stuff to unlock, and it's just a little unfortunate because first impressions are kind of everything, and when you really have to work to make the game, to unlock enough stuff for the game to become good, it means customization? It means that your first impression is always kind of weird and negative. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes not so much so. Oh, this is kind of cute. Beards? What? Why there? Okay. No, it's not that. Oh, it's supposed to be a hat. Oh. Oh, hat, mustache. Oh, I see. These are different spots. Here we go. I think this might be more of a... Put the mustache here. Then we go down to this, and we put the beard here. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go. Big beard. Big, bushy beard. Okay. Instantly, this just made this game, like, considerably better. As now I can have these, like, absurd mustachioed critters. Oh, okay. And then there's also the heroic version and non-hero version. I don't think that really matters. Okay, good. It's applied to every single one of my creations. Oh, that's better. That's fun. I still think some aspects of this could have been a little bit better. Truly, I think the game just needs to be a little bit more generous with giving you unlocks and abilities. I go back to the monster train element. Instead of doing the Slay the Spire map, I think it would be better if it was just 10 fights. 10 fairly long fights with like a boss enemy and everything, but between every single one of those fights, you get like major upgrades that change how you play. I think that would be so much more compelling. I do think it's an interesting setup, and as a fan of Plants vs. Zombies, the original game, it's nice to see the torch being carried in such a manner, and so well too. Like, despite the fact that I have ideas how it could have gone, I will also say this was fun and had a lot of ideas that I do enjoy and want to see more of. The evolutions, the different elemental types, so on and so forth. I think I just need to work my way up there, because it looks like I'm going to need a considerable amount of meta progression before I actually have a chance at winning. I might also consider playing on like Tolerance, considering how much I got whomped. And it seems like a lot of these are just like win a run to unlock the perks. So it seems like the most imperative thing for me to do is to win a run first and foremost, rather than to say like play on the hardest difficulty, because that might not actually help me that much. So, I guess with all that said, let's see. I'm just going to go back out to the menu. So Riftbound Summoner's Path is available on Steam now, and they've been updating it kind of regularly. Like originally it was a mostly just endless mode survival kind of thing, and now it's like a much more roguelike mode. And so hopefully they do a little bit more progression. It seems like they had launched it back at the beginning of the month, and then a couple days ago they updated it so meta progression is much easier to get. Oh, and the survival mode, Endless Survival, is just a full roguelike mode with no meta progression. Just build your deck as you go. I might have to take a look at that at some point. I like Summoner's Path, but yeah, maybe it's the endless mode that's the one I want, the one that I actually want to give it a shot. For now, though, I'm losing my voice, so if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.